So we can use this builder to make any number of lists within elements. So let's assume we put the 9, so we can get the 9 times of order. Let's make it a there is a widget which is called list style, in which we can use just title widget and just we get this, so it automatically gives a padding because it is a list style, so it is completely list style. So we can use this widget to make like this stuff, right? So you can make anything like here. You can say Flutter. So it is very useful whenever you know the counts, but sometimes we have to make the list of data we have. So let's make a list of data. So let's make a list of things. Let's make a list of colors. Let's make a list of colors, and it includes red. Let's make car. Like it makes a list of cars. So we go from Saram. We go for M5. We go for GT3 RES, we go for R, we go for must have, we go for, yeah, we can go move forward, right? So Bugatti, we got Panigale, we also got Lamborghini Aviator. So we can make this. So here now we have a list of cars. So just remove the const because now we don't have a const value in the function in the class Maya. So this cars, the list of cars. So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. So let's remove this item counts to cars or length. So as soon as you change this, so it will take the length. Okay, so just remove the restart because we removed the const. So you can see the list is changed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the length of the cars, and also you can write the car's name by just adding cars. So this is a list, so we can access the elements in the list using I. So index, here index. So you can see the index will increase 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will just move on. Okay, so Chiron, M5, GT3 RS, car, so we can make a list of anything. So if you just change the length in this, right, let's add a unit, or let's add a monarch or just anything. You can just add it. One to make it. So as soon as you change it, it's preloaded because it's not in the build. You can see we have our add in a build. It can real-time refresh, right? We don't have to reload the app because it is in the build. So this is a list view. As I told, it is a very useful widget and it can be used in multiple places, and it will be used today in multiple places. So remove the unnecessary. So also we have a grid view in Flutter. So if I show you grid view, it can also be used as a grid view builder, but it requires another parameter which is a grid delegate. So if you want, so let's add a grid delegate. There are different types of grid delegates, but one of the mostly used, and to simplify the process, I use the silver grid delegate with fixed cross-axis count. So you can, in this you can figure out fix the cross-axis count. So in our case, as we are going downwards, our cross-axis is 0. So if I just mention 3, so 1, 2, 3 elements will go to the cross-axis. Okay. So you can see 3 axes go to the left, all 3 elements goes to left, and 1 element to the bottom. So that's what it is. Also, just moving forward. So if I just, let's make a chessboard out of it, right? So if I change the element item count to 64 and let's make it a container. Okay, let's make it a container. Colors dot Xian, and let's go 600. Okay, so you can see we have 64 yarn boxes. So let's make this to 8. 8 over here, and let's have a margin in the grid view. So you can also add a margin. Let me just format it. You can also add margin on this. Just to add the margin in it. And insert all, and let's add it 8. So you can see we have a chessboard of 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 by 8 complete matrix of chessboard. You can make chessboard also. Let's make it a complete chessboard. So chessboard have two colors, right? White, black, white, red. So how can we do that? Think about it for 10 seconds and we move forward. Yeah, so it's very easy. I think you might have guessed it. We can use the index. As we know, all the evens are the blacks and all the odds are the white, right? So let's assume. So let's start with this. So if index, let's make it if index mod 2. Mod is used for the division, and if it gives the reminder 0, let's make it cyan 600. Otherwise, make color white. So simple condition, index mod 2 is equals to 0, then 6, then this. Okay. So you can see, just let me give a minute. So you can see it gives the straight line. That's not doing also good. So if you want to, this is your example. So you might have guessed that this is not the right way. So this is your homework. So you have to make it this way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 2, right? So for this you can use, like, I can give an example about it. You can use a direct condition for it, or you can also make it to nested loops, or I think yeah, these are the easiest way. So you can think about it and you can see about it. So that's it for the grid view. Please tell me your answers about it, and let's move forward, right? Yeah, guys, bye. Yeah, welcome back. So last time we were like learning about rows and columns. You must be figured out like rows and columns have a big issues, which is like they can't be scrolled, right? They are fixed height, they are fixed, so they can't scroll. So according to this, we can use another widget which is very useful, and just remove the extra part and change the column to ListView, and you will see our list. Just a second, I have to remove this row and this. Okay, the height 200. Let's remove the externals and make static widget, so it can be used from the ListView. So 400 and 400 and 400. So now you can see we have a scrollable list of containers. So this is why we use ListViews. If you just use the column in this situation, it will give you an error because the third box is going out of the screen, and that's an issue, right? So that's why these views are very useful. There are so many properties in the list view. You can also add padding to the list view according to your, like, its padding will go around the whole list view. So if you add the padding, right, you'll see you have the padding around the list view. Also, you can check another stuff. There are so many things we can use. So if you can also change the scroll direction. Okay, so if you just add the axis and to horizontal, so you will see our list is on. Just a second. And yeah, so it is saying because we didn't fix any width, so let's fix the width too. So let's make it 100, 400. So these are boxes of height 400 and width 400. Okay, so now you can see we have our containers which are scrollable on the horizontal axis. So you can change it according to your needs, so it can be vertical or horizontal. Okay. Also, you can stop the scrolling if sometimes you want to scroll list view. You can just go physics and add no scroll, never scroll, never scrollable scroll physics. So as soon as you add this, okay, just refresh it, and you can see you can't scroll, but still you didn't get any error about the render issue because it's a list view. It has the elements below the screen, but it cannot be scrolled, right? So moving forward, you can also use, like sometimes we have conditions where we don't know like exact children's what we want to add in the list view. So for that we can just use, let's remove everything, and we can just use ListView.builder. We have three things in this: builder, custom, and separated. Most commonly used and useful one is a builder, so we will go with that too. So ListView builder requires an item builder is required, and also an item count. So item builder is a required element. So as soon as we add the item builder, it will remove your error. So for an item builder, it is a function. So we'll just add the function, and it requires two parameters, which is context and index. So as soon as you add the context and index and return, it must return because return in this is necessary. So you will see we have our empty list view of containers. So in this you can just give item counts, like how many times you want to make a list or list of elements. So 5. Then we can just add a child of text, right? So child text, which is paragraph,